here today because we are outraged by the fact that a Canadian citizen by the name of Bissan Eid, who went to Gaza to visit her family to get married, who was pregnant at the time, is being held hostage for all intent and purpose by the government of Israel in Gaza. And the Canadian government, to its utter shame, has done absolutely nothing about the situation, and essentially by allowing it to continue and basically paying lip service to the principle that Israel controls the borders of Gaza, as though that were legitimate, when in effect it's a crime under international law of collective punishment. That is complicity with an apartheid regime. So we are here today to denounce the inaction of the government, the Trudeau government, which, as I said when I was speaking before, is completely undiscernible in its policy on the Palestinian question, and indiscernible from the policy of the previous Harper government. We want Bissan Eid to be able to come back to Canada as she is a Canadian citizen, and the foreign policy and the foreign ministry is supposed to protect all Canadians. So are we to understand that it's for all Canadians except if they're Arabs or they're Palestinians, Palestinian Arabs, or do we have to check in with Tel Aviv first to find out what is acceptable and unacceptable?
Originally, Bissan wanted to have her baby in Canada with her family, with her friends, with her support system, but that didn't happen, which is tragic. But Palestinians, of course, are very resilient, and we respect her so much for continuing to publicly call on the Canadian government to do more to support her and her family, and that's the context of why we've gathered today.
Justin Trudeau's thoughts and prayers, his kind words, his charisma is not enough anymore. We need action. We need the Prime Minister and the different ministers of his administration to take action, to protect and to bring back Bissan, again, I'm going to keep saying it, a Canadian citizen.
Selective, arbitrary commitment to human rights. That's from Shadi Marou, co-president of ASU. To my friend who's here and yelling, I'd like to simply give you this information about why there is a blockade in Gaza.
Over 800 Palestinians cross into Israel every day for medical treatment.
Israel controls the borders now.
Correct.
Right. So I just answered the question. Israel controls the borders.
Le permis de sortir de Bissan et son bébé.
Gaza is, you know, Gaza is like a prison. Gaza it's a prison. It's not like a prison. There are 2 million people who live in Gaza, and the surface of Gaza is 360 kilometers, and no one can go out from Gaza, no one can enter to Gaza, and there is a blockage against foods, against medical supplies. So the people there, they are living very miserable life in Gaza. With the support of all people we have here, Bissan should come here. Bissan is a Canadian citizen. By the law, the Canadian government have to support her, to help Bissan to come here, to come back to Canada.